Well, hello, sunshine. Laura Ashley Abraham here. I am bringing you your energy forecast video and what you can expect for the next couple of weeks. So, mid April to end of April and sort of going into May. So, we would just kind of want to check in and see what the energies are. Real quick, I did want to mention, so excited. Connie and I, we were just doing some recording for our new course that is going to be launched in May. It's actually, we had to put it back. We put the launch date back to May 1st. So that's going to give us a little bit more time to be able to advertise and for us to be able to get it out there so that people can sign up. We got a little bit behind. We have retrograde that's coming in right now. The energies of that is kind of affecting things a little bit before retrograde actually starts. So I will get into that in a minute, but I did want to mention that you can go ahead and register for the course on our new website. We are still working on converting our both of our website pages over to our new website, which is Michigan Medium Angels .my Kajabi KAJABI.com. So it's Michigan Medium Angels .mykajabi.com. KAJABI.com. Just wanted to make sure that I spelled that right. Okay, so we are working on converting everything over. We were having an issue last time with some of the people who weren't receiving our emails. So some of you may receive an email from us about that. And let us know if you didn't, but if you wouldn't mind, please, everybody, please go onto that site and go ahead and register for our emails. Just go ahead and sign up for that. You're going to get a free download about crystals and their benefits, the benefits of crystals and how to use them. So please do that. Even if you signed up before, please go do that because we want to make sure everybody's getting the emails. And we are also going to be sending out a link for you to be able to sign up for the course through our websites. But in case you miss it or something, you can go on there now and you can sign up for the course. We are so excited. It is Spirit School. So it's going to be an 8-week course, and we're going to break down everything about spirit, everything that you want to know about how to connect with your loved ones on the other side, how to receive messages from pets, from angels, from, again, people that have passed away, from your ascended masters, who are your guides, from joy guides and how to bring in more guides, how to connect with them, how to receive messages, what are messages trying to tell you, what are the signs and symbols, numbers. We're going to cover everything. So, and we're going to help you to be able to learn how to do that yourself and just receive more, more information from your guides. So this is no matter where you are, no matter what level you're at, if you're a beginner, learning the basics to advanced, we're going to cover everything. So you're going to learn something absolutely in this course. And again, it's going to be an 8-week course. It will be online. Every week, we're going to be doing a Q&A live where you can ask questions and you'll be able to interact with us. And those will be recorded and uploaded into the modules. So you'll be able to watch those at your own pace. You'll be able to have access to the course for a lifetime access. And then we will also have a private Facebook group that you can go in and be able to connect with the community and talk more about different topics or things that, you have questions about, or just being able to connect with other like-minded people. So it's really exciting. We are so excited to do this. We've been wanting to do it for a while, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So hopefully you will join us for that. I know many of you have been asking for us to do this, and it's been years. We have not done a course like this in years. So make sure that you do sign up for that, because it's going to be a really, really great course for you to learn how to, tune into your intuition and get messages for yourself. But not only that, like learning all of the different processes about how communication happens, how you receive your information, and also moving out of fear. So if you have anxiety or you have fears about connecting, this is really going to help you to get out of that space and learn how to be more comfortable receiving messages and understanding what the messages really truly are. And there's so many benefits. We were just doing the recording about the benefits of that. And all right, I am going to move on. I'm just checking to see if there was anything else that I wanted to mention about the course. We are going to talk about dreams. We're going to talk about signs and symbols, numbers. I mentioned animals. We're going to talk about the different ways of receiving your information through the clairs, clairaudient, clairvoyant, clairsentient, cognizant. So we will break all of those down for you. And that course is going to be beginning May 8th. So hopefully we will see you there. I'm just going to take a second. I'm going to pause for 1 minute. Okay, so I talked about that. The other thing that oh yeah, we are going to be doing a Facebook Live on April 24th. Connie and I, we're actually going to do a couple of them coming up in the next few weeks. The Facebook Lives that we do on our Michigan Medium Angels page, we're going to be doing free readings, and we're going to be talking about the course also, and we'll explain more in detail, but we will be doing free readings. That's going to be April 24th at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, EST. And please join us, because we always, we connect, we bring forward messages for people that are on there that show up. We may pull cards for you. You may have a loved one that comes through and brings forward a message. So do not miss that. That is going to be a lot of fun. And I know Connie and I are working on a podcast, but that will be sent out too. And we'll let you know when you can listen to that. So I want to get into the energy forecast and see what your angels and your guides have in store for you, or what they want you to know about the next couple weeks and how to navigate the energy of that. Last week, I know that there were a lot of people who, well, I was actually didn't even want to post the energy forecast because it felt a little heavy to me, the energy of it. I feel like that is it, but it was necessary. It's like we need to know what's going on, and we need to learn how to navigate some of the more difficult times. And again, it's going to be okay. And it's how you process the energy. It's how you navigate through things, and not coming from a place of fear. You want to come from a place of love. And that's not always easy to do. And it can be difficult. It's difficult learning our lessons, but we are here to learn lessons, and we are here to learn how to get out of the fear. Literally, that is the number one thing that we're always doing. Am I coming from this from a place of fear or from a place of love? Am I looking at this situation from a place of fear or from a place of love? And it doesn't mean that we don't need to set healthy boundaries, but it is important for us to look at things from a higher perspective, from our soul's perspective, so that we do learn our lessons and that we can be happy. Really, it's coming down to us being happy in our lives, no matter what's going on in our lives. It doesn't mean, again, we're not going to be sad and upset about things, but sometimes things have to happen in order for change to occur, for things to actually be better. So when it feels like it's a negative, or it feels like bad things are happening, it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's to move and to shift energy and to move us into a better space. It's always about helping us in some way, even if it doesn't seem like it at the time. So I'm going to actually use a different deck today. I want to use the energy oracle cards. I was hearing for me to change things up a little bit with this deck. So these cards I do reversed. And I always do my prayer before I do this. And I'm asking for whatever needs to be revealed for everybody's highest and greatest good to come through. And I'm going to go ahead and just shuffle the cards a little bit. And my method is a little maybe unorthodox. I just do this because that's what I do. All right, so let me check and see what do they want to tell us. All right, and then I'll pull some from another deck too. Wow. Okay. Sorry, guys. It's not bad, but we do have some cards reversed. And again, reverse cards do not always mean a bad thing. All right. The one card that did fall out was the action card reversed. So you may feel like you're not making any movements or any progress. You may feel stuck. As I said earlier, we do have retrograde that's coming up. And depending on when you get this video, the retrograde starts April 21st and it's going to go through May 14th. Now, retrogrades will bring our energy kind of like where you'll feel like things, generally sometimes are moving. This may make you feel like you're having to kind of slow down a little bit. And it's about being more self-reflective or reflective in all aspects of your life. So retrogrades will, again, they'll slow things down. And I really like them because they help me to be able to get things done. When the energy is direct, it's like things are moving very quickly. Things are go, 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 a lot of activity. But right now we're going to go into this place where we're going to go more. They're saying to withdraw, to be more reflective and be looking within. How can you make change from within? Not necessarily the outside, but what can you do inside where you can really start to be self-reflective? Stop trying to blame, stop trying to judge other people, stop trying to look outside of what's wrong and start to look at you, is what I'm hearing. And how can you make the changes that you need to make in order to have things outside you shift? So it's always about us going within and tuning into our own energy, because what you're feeling is what you're actually projecting a lot of times outwardly. And that's how people's situations will play out. So, and I've noticed that with myself too. So I'm doing the same thing, being very reflective, being very intentional about how I'm feeling and noticing how my feeling is affecting other people outside of me too, or being a mirror or showing me something that I need to heal or something that I need to work on within myself. So being very honest with yourself is what I'm hearing the time right now is all about. And again, not judging from a shaming or from a criticizing space, but looking at how can I change myself? What do I need to do to get myself into alignment with what I want? So is my thinking bringing me into alignment with what I want? Or is my thinking bringing me into a space of blaming, of criticizing, of saying, oh, it's so-and-so's fault that I feel the way that I do? You may need to set a healthy boundary, but it's not their fault. It's about, what do I need to do to change my situation, my life circumstance? Do I need to not be around this person anymore? Because if you continually put yourself in that energy of that person and they're driving you crazy or whatever, or really upsetting you, that's on you. You need to recognize, where do I need to set a healthy boundary here? This may not be working for me anymore. And that's okay. You're always changing. We are always evolving. We're always working through our stuff. So there's no, there's no judgment in it, but you do really need to look at how you are creating your external experiences, because you are doing that, whether you're aware of it or not. So the first card that showed up is the Blossoming Abundance card, which that's a great card. So it may feel like, and this is sort of in the past position, like things were moving, you had abundance, things were kind of going in the direction that you wanted to. And then all of a sudden you feel like you kind of got halted. It was like, nope, stop. This isn't working anymore. You had hit a roadblock, and it was like, oh, okay. So what do you do in those situations? Do you judge yourself or criticize yourself? No, you want to take time to be self-reflective and look at, okay, I need to go in a different direction, or I need to pause. And the next card is be patient. So right now it's about being patient. Do not be pushing, because you're not going to get anywhere. It's like spinning your wheels. They just showed me you're going to be like on a bike, a stationary bike, and you're be pedaling and pedaling, but you're not going to go anywhere because there's nowhere to go right now. You actually need to pause and be reflective and take the time to really look at, what do I need to shift and change in my life right now? What is it that I need to do? What work do I need to do? And taking your power back is the next card. So we have the third chakra, which is reversed. This is your solar plexus. This is your power center. So you have the power, but you're not feeling like you have the power in the situation. You're feeling like somebody has taken your power, or a situation has taken your power away. And that is not the case, but it may feel that way, and that's all right. You are going to have to maybe again, be uncomfortable a little bit right now, because that's how we learn and grow, is when we're uncomfortable. That's when we're like, "Ooh, I don't like the way I feel, or I don't like what's happening. I need to change something. I need to do something different." And that's how we learn. So the next card is the Sun card, which is reversed. Sorry, it's the best card in the deck, but when it's reversed, it's saying that there's something that is making you feel perhaps unhappy at the moment, or something that is really feeling, I feel very restrictive with that energy. I feel like, what my hopes and my dreams were, it's like nothing seems to be working. I don't feel like I'm getting where I want to go. I feel like I'm being blocked at every turn. It's like, what do I do? Where am I supposed to be heading? That's where the patience needs to come in. And this has recently shown itself to me too. I'm telling you, when you take a step back and you stop trying to figure it out, things will align for you. Trust in the process. Don't get yourself all upset, because you'll understand later why there was a block, or why there was a pause, or why there is something that isn't letting you go forward, because there's some work that you need to do, or it's like the energies haven't aligned yet for things to manifest for the way that they would benefit you the most. So right now, just be patient. The next card that I have as overall cards, I have two cards that are overall, is the Door to Spirit, and then Caring Connections. They're both reversed. So you may feel like you're not really hearing your guides and your angels. You're not really getting messages right now. You may feel, again, blocked or stuck. This is also connected to relationship, where you're feeling, this is usually romantic relationship, somebody that you're close to, where you're feeling, you know what, I'm just not really connecting with this person, or there's something that's blocking me, or not feeling connected, the connection. So this is when it's time for you to do some self-reflection, do some journaling. I don't feel like it's a breakup type of a card. It feels more about going within and figuring, what is going to make me happy, or what do I need to do for myself to shift my energy to bring my relationship into alignment. It could potentially be an ending. That could be, but I'm not feeling like that is fully what the card represents. I feel, and it could be connected to, like a friendship also. It could be connected to basically somebody that you care about, just somebody that you're close with. Feeling like you're just not able to connect with this person, or you're not able to, it's almost like you're not making any headway. There is something that they are going through too, that is preventing this energy from you feeling like you're connecting. So it's not just your stuff, what I'm hearing, it's also their stuff too. There's something that they need to work on as well. So you have no control over what other people do. You only have control over you. So do your work for right now. Do some journaling, find some things that can bring you joy in the moment, the next few weeks. Find something that you can shift your energy with, that's going to bring in, happiness, or something that, brings you joy in some way. An activity could be getting a massage, going out with your friends, kind of let go of it for right now, because I just feel like there isn't a whole lot you're going to be able to do about it. I feel like it kind of has to play out a little. And again, I feel like you need to do more of the self-reflective things. They're showing me making a list too of pros and cons. What are you getting out of this situation or the relationship? What are you benefiting? What does the relationship bring to you? And what isn't it bringing, or what is it that you feel like you're lacking, or what do you feel like you're looking for, or what do you need, and how can you bring that to yourself, or can you? I feel like this is kind of like a pivotal moment where you're looking at, what do I need to do? Do I need to end the relationship? Do I just need to take a step back from the relationship? Do I need to look at the relationship from their perspective, and am I not seeing their perspective? Do I need to be more kind and generous, and more unconditionally loving with this person in this relationship? Ask for your angels to bring forward more clarity about it, and they will. They definitely will. I can promise you that. I pulled another card because I heard to pull a card too. There's financial constraints. something financially is making you feel that either you don't want to do anything or you don't want to spend money right now. And I'm hearing to tell you that that's okay. This is actually a time when you may want to be holding a little bit because of what's going on in the world. There's a little bit of unsettled, and I talked about this last time too in the previous energy forecast. So it's okay if you want to just kind of hold steady right now and not really spend a whole lot. That could be what is best for you right now, but you may feel some restriction, or like you're not making the money or you're not bringing in the money that you want to. Again, I see the shift, like that will change in a little while, but for right now, I'm hearing not to worry about it, not to put your attention on it, to actually put your attention on the things that you can do. So it may just be like cleaning your house, taking a little bit of some relaxation, or making some plans for when you feel like you do have money, what would you want to do with it? But do the things that you can do right now. Maybe you want to sell some things so that you can bring in some money. It almost feels like, more of big purchases, that type of thing that you maybe don't want to spend the money on because you're not really sure yet. And in retrograde too, you don't always want to like get a house or make a big purchase during that time. Or if you are going to be making a big purchase, there may be there may be like a block, not necessarily that it wouldn't go through, and it doesn't mean that you shouldn't purchase a home during retrograde, but there may be something that causes like an issue, or it may take longer than you were expecting. That's the only thing. Like if you're redoing a kitchen or you want to do something like that, there may be delays. That's the word, delays. So it doesn't mean that you shouldn't do it. Just be prepared for delays. Okay, I'm going to pull some cards from another deck too before I wrap up here. I was just being shown construction signs, so it may feel like there's like some type of construction going on in your life where you're having to like, when you're driving and you're trying to go somewhere and it's like you get stopped in traffic. That's what I was just shown. So you may feel like you're getting stopped in traffic and you're having to wait. So what do you do when you're waiting? You can get angry, you can get upset, you can get frustrated, irritated, or you could listen to a podcast. You could listen to me and Connie. You could listen to an audio book while you're sitting there waiting, make some phone calls, do something else is what I'm hearing to tell you. Get your attention, get your focus off of the problem and put your attention on something that you can actually do something about. Be productive. Be productive. And I'm hearing too, if you want to go do some shopping, actually, for some reason, like small shopping, like clothes shopping, I'm hearing that like that now's actually a good time. I don't know why. Go do some clothes shopping, go get some shoes for the kids, do like little purchases, smaller purchases, what I'm hearing. And that, maybe you want to like buy some presents for some people for, future birthdays. I almost feel like get some of the small little things done instead of like the big things right now, because I feel like you're going to make more progress if you do that. It's pretty cool, actually. I'm going to have to go do some shopping. So I'm going to pull another card from the Sword of Light deck and see what they have to say. Okay, I just heard to tell you that you have pets. Pets on the other side are coming through. It's very interesting. I don't know if this has ever come through before, but I'm being shown that your pets are coming through as animal helpers right now. And it's almost like they're bringing forward lighter energy, like fun energy. Like they want like more joy and lightness, because I keep just kind of seeing jumping around and playing and like having fun. So try to incorporate more fun into your life. All right, hang on one second. That's interesting. My alarm's going off. Okay, so my daughter was coming home and the alarm went off, which is no coincidence. So to me, that was kind of a message and a sign, not kind of, it was from your animal guides that they want to let you know that they're around. Could it have been any clearer? They were like, hello, hello, animals, your loved ones, your animals are around you. And they were saying hi. So that was funny. Okay, the card that I pulled from the Sword of Light deck is Archangel Michael deck too. Be a light to others. So this card is letting you know now is an important time for you to be coming from your heart center, from your heart space. So if you feel like somebody has hurt you or you're really struggling, put your hands on your heart and bring in light. Just take a minute to do this and think about this person and fill your heart space with love for them and send that love to that person. Just take a minute to do that, thinking about them and thinking about how much you care about them and love them. Even if they don't necessarily agree with you, or even if you're struggling and having a hard time with them, you want to send them unconditional love for you, for them, and for the relationship. And just kind of see the energy being healed between the two of you. It doesn't mean you need to have this person in your life. It doesn't mean that you need to allow bad behavior, but you are sending love to them, wishing them the best, sending them forgiveness and unconditional love, which is what your higher self would do. They would be able to see this from a higher perspective, and knowing that hurt people, and knowing that we don't need to take anything personally. So just coming from that higher perspective and letting love fill that space with them, filling love to you and to them. Being a light to others, the message is you have a powerful message to share. Shine your light on the world so that others can learn from you. That's a beautiful card. And as you are responding from a place of love, unconditional love, other people around you will do the same thing. And if they don't respond from that way, you can recognize that you don't want to be in that energy, or you can recognize that they're just in a different space energetically than you are. You don't have to, again, have them in your life if they're treating you negatively. But if you notice how certain people around you, even if they don't say it, you can feel or sense the energy of them. If they feel, if they feel like they're warm to you, or if you feel like they're cold to you, or you can notice how you respond to other people as well. And, trust your intuition, trust your instincts, trust how you're feeling. Again, there's no judgment. You don't need to say something to the person. You can just recognize the energy and be like, you know what, this is something that I'm going to, work through. I'm going to take some time to figure out, do I want to have this person in my life or not? Do they bring love and joy into my life, or are they bringing more chaos or drama into my life? And maybe I just need to take a step back, and it doesn't need to be for a long time, but it could be for a week or 2 weeks. And just until it feels like the energy has shifted or you have more clarity about the situation. That's what I'm being told to tell you. And in the meantime, be a light to others. There may be something that you want to bring to the world, that you would like to, share with the world. You might not even know what that is, but you might be feeling something kind of brewing. I'm hearing brewing inside of you, and that could be life purpose. So do what you feel drawn to do right now. Maybe you want to grow some herbs. Maybe you want to, plant your garden. We're getting into that season now. I'm so excited. Me and my honey, we're going to be planting our gardens and growing a whole bunch of vegetables and fruits, and so excited about this. It's going to be so much fun. So do something like that. What brings you joy and excitement? And it doesn't have to be something major, going on a trip, or, it could be just doing something simple like that, having fun right now. And that is your message for the next couple of weeks. So hopefully this has been helpful for you. Please reach out to me and let me know how this has helped you in whatever way it has. And I love to hear your comments. I love to hear how it has resonated with you, and what you have learned from the messages too. So, and I'm always here, and Connie's always available too for readings or for coaching. I do discounts for my coaching packages, and I love to help if you're struggling with anything specifically with, emotional work, I love doing that. I love getting to the root. If you feel like you're blocked, please reach out to me. Love to do a reading for you, or do coaching, or just kind of check in and see what you need if you're feeling like, you feel stuck or whatever. So we are here for you, and I'm here for you. And I love you so much, sending you lots and lots of love. Hope you have a wonderful day. And I will see you in a couple of weeks. All right. And hopefully we'll see you on Facebook Live. Love you.